the highly anticipated sequel to The Joker, but as a musical? Welcome, guys. Welcome to Buddies in Blockbuster. I'm your host, AJ, and we're here to review Joker Folie, Deux. This is the sequel to The Joker. And keep in mind, it was played by JoaquinPhoenix, who won the Oscar for this movie, and it was the highest R-rated grossing movie of all time. Now, of course, Deadpool and Wolverine comes in this year, is the highest right now, but at the time, it was The Joker. The sequel was definitely anticipated. I was looking forward to it. Still directed by Todd Phillips. He's coming back to hopefully get the same momentum, same kind of storyline, to basically open the next chapter and what it's like after the effects of what happened in the previous film. And before I go through my frustrations, let's just talk through the story itself and how it's laid down. Can't believe I'm saying this. This is a musical. A bold step to take a Joker movie into a musical flow. In terms of the storyline, it kind of picks off right after the events of the previous movie, the original, where Arthur Fleck, the Joker, kills Murray, as you know. He's in prison. They showcase the kind of the life that he's going through there, where he is depressed and also a lot of bullying happening on the sidelines with the cops, with the inmates. Typical behavior in that environment, but also it takes a turn where he's put on trial because the angle that they're taking is they have a plea to showcase this is not him. He's Arthur Fleck. He's an innocent guy. That he has a split personality disorder because of his past, childhood trauma that he had, and that's why the Joker personality is being created. And it was that piece. They were going in that angle and to showcase that he doesn't belong in a prison. He just needs more help of a psychiatric facility, hoping to avoid the death penalty because we have, on the other hand, surprised to see Harvey Dent playing the DA and basically fighting for Arthur Fleck to get the death sentence. On the other hand, we have Lady Gaga playing HarleyQuinn. She's also in this, prison kind of facility, but on the other side of getting treatment, more of a psychiatric treatment, and that's where the two of them encounter each other. At the beginning, the way how it's showcased, it's like, okay, they just bump into each other, and she's a crazy fan, and she wants to be with him because she's obsessed. But as the movie goes along, you realize, okay, this is a stalker alert because she's so mesmerized by the Joker personality, the crazy stuff that he does, would like to replicate that, goes through a lot of feats, does a lot of stuff to prove that to him, and they have this kind of love story going as well. Definitely showcases the struggles of what Arthur is facing and the way how he's balancing the acts of, okay, should I go full-blown Joker again, or should I stick to what I am and just be sane? Storyline, there's multiple plots, and the flow of events is definitely choppy and messy. Keep in mind, I mentioned this is a musical, and this is where it disappoints myself. It disappointed the audience in the theater that I was sitting in. It's because I truly believe that the storyline had potential. The problem with this movie is so many songs baked in. I'm not sure what was the reason of having songs like every single time, and this is just my opinion. Don't kill me about it, because to me, yeah, I'm okay with musicals, but there's a limit to it. Doing such a character which is beloved, I'm a super fan of Joker, and the fact that it didn't fit well, it didn't mesh well at all, because you have this intense moments coming, and even in the courtroom and stuff like that, it's building, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, boom, it's a musical. Yeah, it was just, it didn't feel right, because you lose that emotional and the seriousness as soon as you put that song or background score or whatever the case may be that was happening. There was a lot of stuff happening which didn't make sense. I liked the storyline and that sequence, right? And Todd Phillips, he does a good job in showcasing that, because he did the same piece in the original. Most of the movies go through the same piece of, okay, we have the original, which is the best, it did so well, and the sequel is most likely not going to live up to that same expectation, but there's a limit to it. I'm pretty sure you could reach up to it or give us a good sequence or a storyline, because you did what you did in the first one. And to take that masterpiece and drop it down to something like this, I was really frustrated. I mean, this was the most pissed off I was while I walked out of the theater. Sorry to all the Lady Gaga fans there. I'm not sure if she has something in her contract that says I will only sign a movie deal if it has 8 of her songs. It looked like that. For no reason, you just have songs put left, right, and center all the freaking time. Like, for no reason, they few sentences of dialogue and boom, there's a song. I get it, that's how a musical should be, but it just didn't feel right for this kind of movie. To be told, if I was an editor or something, I would have just gone back and removed all the musical plots, all the musical scenes and the songs and stuff like that. This would be a decent movie. It's not going to live up to the original for sure. It would have been a decent enough movie to say, okay, we just at least got strolled in on what happened after Arthur was, put to jail and all that stuff. So that it was good. And even the courtroom drama, they could have gone based on that as well, just to showcase what Joker would do. Because keep in mind, in the trailer, you see him wearing, the clown makeup and the suit and stuff. That literally happens in the courtroom. He's as Joker in the courtroom. The way how he enacts a couple of things in those scenes, that's good. But again, keep in mind, they bring you up till here with the intensity, and boom, it's another song. Yeah, guys, I was totally disappointed, in terms of the cast and acting. Yeah, JoaquinPhoenix, he does what he's supposed to do as ArthurFleck, as the Joker. He has the same kind of intensity, the emotions, everything that he did in the original part, it's carried forward to here. But it's the sequences, it's the storyline around the musical component that they added, which ruined it for me. Unfortunately, I'm not going to recommend any of you to rush to the theater. I'm seeing a lot of reviews that are pretty bad as well for the movie, and so I would much rather wait for it to come on a streaming platform and save your money. Or you can go to another movie. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of other Hollywood movies. Go to Beetlejuice or Transformers 1, or if you're an Indian fan, you can go to The Again. In terms of rating, I think this is kind of the first time, but it's so disappointing for me to give this rating. It's going to be in the 1.5 or something, or maybe lower than that. I don't know. But what do you guys think? The folks who watched Joker, let me know in the comments. Did you like it? Did you like the musical vibes? Is it just me who didn't like it? But as always, guys, be sure to like, subscribe, and share.